Welcome back to the channel, where the unknown becomes the unforgettable. Today, we're stepping into a world where ancient knowledge whispers through time, a world where a 5,000-year-old healing system continues to outperform, outsmart, and outright baffle modern science. This is the unbelievable mystery of Ayurveda. How did ancient healers know so much without the tools we consider essential today? And why does modern medicine, armed with satellites, scans, and labs, still struggle to explain it? Let's unravel the strange, the hidden, and the mind-bending secrets of an ancient science that refuses to be forgotten. First, let's go back to where it all began. Ayurveda's origins don't start in labs or universities. They begin in caves, forests, and whispered revelations passed from sage to student. It wasn't invented, it was revealed. According to ancient Indian tradition, Ayurveda came from beings with heightened perception, rishis, who didn't just observe the world, they saw its code. They described human anatomy without dissection, mapped mental states without Freud or Jung, built diagnostic methods without electricity or glass slides. They claimed to hear the body's rhythms and feel disease before it surfaced. How did they know what they knew? Were they simply astute observers, or did they inherit this knowledge from a civilization far older and far more advanced than our timelines allow? And if they did, who were those people? Next, we enter the domain of the doshas, the three forces that supposedly shape every human: Vata, Pitta, Kapha. For generations, Western scientists brushed these off as metaphors, mystical nonsense at best. But that's changing. Modern research is beginning to show something stunning. These doshas align with real biological traits. Pitta-dominant people, often they burn hot, high metabolism, sharp minds, short tempers. Kapha types, stockier builds, calm temperaments, slower digestion. Vata individuals, thin frames, energetic minds, and a nervous system that swings easily from genius to anxiety. Genetics, hormones, brain chemistry, all subtly echo the ancient system, a system created without any of our current instruments. So here's the question. How did ancient healers detect such precise physiological and psychological patterns with nothing more than observation? Now let's talk about something even stranger: pulse reading. Not counting beats, not measuring pressure, but feeling stories in the rhythm. It's called Nadi Pariksha, a diagnostic method where the practitioner reads the pulse like a language. They claim to feel not just illness, but emotion. Not just organ function, but trauma, digestion, even future imbalances. Sounds impossible, right? And yet, in multiple cases, experienced pulse readers have detected conditions long before medical machines found anything. How do you sense inflammation through the wrist? How do you know someone's holding grief or that their kidneys are struggling? Science shrugs, but maybe, just maybe, this is a form of awareness we've lost. Or worse, a skill deliberately buried. Now we turn to the green blood of Ayurveda, the herbs. To modern eyes, they're just plants. But to ancient healers, they were intelligent allies. Let's start with ashwagandha. Ancient texts call it a restorer of life force. Modern research shows it reduces cortisol, boosts testosterone, strengthens nerves, and calms anxiety. Then there's Brahmi, a brain herb, said to open the mind's channels. Modern science says it boosts neuroplasticity and communication between brain hemispheres. And Triphala, a blend meant to cleanse the fire within. Turns out it heals the gut lining, detoxifies the liver, and feeds beneficial gut bacteria. No microscopes, no chemistry labs, just deep knowledge. Where did it come from? But herbs weren't just swallowed, they were activated. In Ayurveda, how you consume a substance is as important as what you consume. Teas brewed at dawn, oils infused for days, broths simmered with black pepper to extract hidden compounds, Brahmi tea to awaken the mind, Triphala decoction to cleanse the system before sleep, turmeric broth for trauma and inflammation. Modern pharmacology confirms these preparations increase bioavailability, the body's ability to absorb plant compounds. This wasn't folklore, it was early biochemical engineering. Now we reach the forbidden chapter: Rasa Shastra, alchemy, silver, mercury, mica, heated, pulverized, combined with herbs, transformed, they claimed, into safe, powerful medicine. Today, that sounds like madness. And yet, these metallic medicines have been used for centuries with no signs of toxicity in properly prepared forms. Modern labs can't explain how ancient alchemists detoxified mercury or made gold digestible. Is it early nanotechnology? A forgotten science? Or something even stranger, like a bridge between matter and consciousness? Let's shift gears to surgery. Yes, surgery. Ayurveda wasn't all herbs and mysticism. The Sushruta Samhita, an ancient surgical text, describes procedures we still use today, reconstructing the nose, removing cataracts, extracting kidney stones, and more than 300 surgical tools, detailed, sketched, classified. This wasn't guesswork. It was clinical, precise, and it existed thousands of years ago. So the question returns, was this developed over centuries of experimentation, or was it inherited knowledge, passed down from a time we've forgotten or denied? But here's where the mystery deepens and darkens. If Ayurveda is so profound, why is it so ignored? Why is a system with 5 millennia of insight still dismissed by mainstream institutions? Some believe the answer is simple. You can't patent nature. You can't bottle healing into a billion-dollar pill. Ayurveda teaches prevention, balance, and personal responsibility. In a world where sickness makes money, wellness becomes a threat. Others point to something deeper, the fear of decentralization. Ayurveda belongs to everyone. There's no central control, no licensing board, no academic gatekeeping. That kind of knowledge can't be taxed or tamed. And then, there's the timeline problem. If ancient India mastered surgery, mapped the mind, and decoded biology, then our entire historical narrative collapses. What else are we wrong about? And how far back does real knowledge go? And finally, scientific skepticism itself. In the West, if it can't be measured, it's often mocked, ignored, or called pseudoscience to keep it out of the lab. But maybe that's the point. Maybe someone, or something, wants this knowledge to stay buried. So we're left with a haunting question. Where did Ayurveda really come from? Was it the brilliance of ancient minds, echoes from a lost civilization, or a window into levels of awareness we no longer possess? One thing's clear, Ayurveda isn't just old, it's impossibly advanced. And that's why it remains one of the greatest mysteries humanity has ever known. So what do you think? Is Ayurveda a lost science hidden in plain sight, or a threat powerful enough to be erased from history? Drop your theories in the comments. You know I read every single one. If this journey sparked your curiosity, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss another mind-bending mystery. This is the Digistrator, and until next time, keep questioning everything.